It's Paddy for Southwest Media. Yeah, am I recorded? It's Paddy for Southwest Media. Paddy, how do you think it went this evening from your side? Fucking great. Sorry.
You know what? We can stay loud. So we're here on Neilson Boxing professional show. It's got to be one of the biggest professional shows what we've had in the town, if not the biggest.
In association with Trifecta.
Of course, I've said that before in my interview with Ryan. So it's in association with Trifecta.
Yes.
It's been a successful show.
Been a great show. Been a great show. People have said to me for a long time, why aren't you guys working together? Why aren't you guys working together? But, you know, Chinese whispers can make people think that there's a lot going on that actually isn't going on. We got together talking again a few months ago, decided we'd get something going. We're both happy. This has worked out excellent. I think the crowd loved it. I think the fights were great. And it was rammed, full house, beautiful.
14 fights, atmosphere from start to end.
Yeah, beautiful. I was very, very surprised at the beginning. We had such a great atmosphere. That 5:30 start, I thought there'd be no one here.
You go to some of the big shows, like you go to the, obviously the Eddie Hearn shows, Frank Warren shows.
Yeah.
On the first fight, you expect there'll be...
Yeah, and you kind of get that because on those big shows, don't forget the majority of the people coming for those names at the top. Whereas here, everyone who was here was passionate about somebody that was on this bill.
Exactly.
I was just surprised that so many were here so early, and we'll show you how many people Connolly brings through those doors.
Yeah, so obviously we start off with Beck Connolly.
Yeah.
Fighting against a very, very strong Scottish girl.
The Scottish national champion, wouldn't she? Listen, Becky's up against it. You know, there's not enough girls that there's plenty of girls in each division. She's a featherweight. She's fighting at lightweight. She just has to deal with some of these things. She has to deal with some of these big girls, and I thought she fought very well, and she's improving all the time. And I've told her, as hard as it is, you've got to ignore your record. You've got to ignore it, because regardless of your record, so long as you keep improving, you'll get a chance in the girls. Something will come up. You've got to keep improving and be ready. And she took that a lot better tonight. She didn't get the win, but emotionally she knew she'd done well. She knew she fought well. She took it very well. She'll be out against him.
Yeah, that's the thing is, it wasn't like she lost that fight. It was an experience, learning curve, and she was fighting against, like you said,
I wouldn't
a
have
bigger
been
girl.
shocked if we got it. I wasn't shocked the other girl got it. I wouldn't have been shocked. I was surprised at the score.
Yeah, 40-36, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I wasn't surprised that she got it, and I wouldn't be surprised if they said that we got it. It was close. It was a good fight. She fought well. That was the thing. Connolly fought well against a girl, again, a lot bigger than her in a couple of weight divisions above.
Yeah, we obviously had a couple more of your fights. Do you want to talk about them?
A couple of which?
A couple more of the fighters from your gym.
Go ahead.
So we got Harry Webb.
Harry Webb, yeah. Harry has, we didn't get the win tonight. I thought he was doing lovely early on, and then he started to let the guy just get momentum on him. And even though he was blocking a lot of shots, just because you're blocking shots and they're not getting through to the target, doesn't mean you're preventing the man's momentum in front of you. You need to be breaking his rhythm as he's come forward. Harry's jab was beautiful. His jab was superb. Whenever he kept it out there, it was great. But bit by bit, he let the man take that space. And in the end, it had the sense of him being bullied on it. The right guy won that fight. But I know what Harry's made of. And it's an education that nobody wants, but it's a great education if he takes from it what he should do, and he will. He's that type of dude.
Talking about a great jab again, you got Sam Smith.
Beautiful. First fight, super middleweight, and done lovely. It was just nice. That was about getting him back in the win.
He obviously had a big fight recently as well, which is...
Big fight against a Sasquatch, against a big man. And he was just nice tonight. He's down at a weight division where he should be. And it was just nice get the win on there. He's 6-2 now, but he's in super middleweights, and I think he'll do very good there.
Yeah. And obviously our big headline fight as well, Ryan Martin. He was prowling his opponent the whole way through the fight. He was dominating that fight in my eyes. Won 80-74, so he had 2 rounds even. But
yeah, I didn't see those rounds.
He dominated that fight from start to finish.
He dominated from start to finish, and right at that last little bit when he got clipped with a shot, I said to him after, I thought you were pulling a fury on me. I thought, you were dominant, and then you got clipped, because he got clipped with that. And what I didn't like about it was, it's okay to get clipped. You're fighting. You're going to get wet. But it was the fact that when he got clipped, it was almost like nonchalant turn and then turn again. And you can't do that. You can't do that because these fights are to prepare you for the big fights. You can't treat these differently. You've got to treat them, they're an education, and you can't be switching off like that because you think, I'm in full control, I got this, man. But
that's the learning curve. It happened at the end of the fight rather than the beginning of the fight.
100%. I thought he was superb. I know that he's shown the improvements in the gym over the last year. He knows that he's got them there. It was nice that he got 8 rounds. Everyone would like to be home early at the fight. You'd like to get done in the first round. But like Ryan just said to me at the very end of that, he just leaned into my ear and he goes, Coach, I only had 5 rounds since the Morrison fight up till tonight. I was so happy to get those 8 rounds in. I needed those ring time. It was good.
So obviously with that, Ryan said he wants titles next. What is next for the Trifecta brand? What's next for Neilson's? Do you know?
Well, we'll probably get back into bed together. We're looking to put on a big show in March. We're going to go in March regardless. I'm pretty sure me and Mark will be doing something together on it. We both know what both of us require to be able to move forward with this. The next show will be bigger, more tricky conversations for me and him to have, but I'm sure we'll work it out and make it happen.
And we're going to be looking at a lot of your fighters fighting again, of course.
And listen, if it's in association with me, all my dudes are on first. And that's it, because if they're not, then I'll just do it with Trifecta. But the reason we do it with Mark is because Mark and they're good at what they do. They do put a lot of effort and put on the shows and make a great job of it. Together, we do it better than we do on our own. But if it's in association with us, yeah, it'll be based on our fighters.
Brilliant. Massive congratulations on another successful night. Appreciate and look forward to seeing you again in March.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, mate.